come on.
What did I say?
During the meanwhilest.
During the meanwhilest? No, I don't
No.
like that at all.
Well, no, it is not Dexter and me, but it is pup number 2 and our adopted cat, Arbuthnot. And we're heading down, as usual, to our... Hang on, I've got to get through this gate. Local patch of woodland to top up the bird feeders and to see what we can see. As autumn is now approaching rather quickly, I want to see if I can see some more mushrooms and see some more of those lovely autumn scenes that I so enjoy photographing down here. Mushrooms have been a bit thin on the ground lately, but we did go for a little walk around our estate the other day, and in a couple of gardens just on the corner from us, there were like thousands growing. What were they called, Bethan, those ones? Mica caps. Mica cap mushrooms. Thousands of them growing in gardens. None in ours, unfortunately. Yeah, the only ones we had grown in our garden last year were those funeral bells. And you'd only be eating them. But yeah, I'll pop up a picture of those mica caps that we saw now. And yeah, we're heading down here. As usual, see what we can see. Photograph what we can photograph, if there's anything. Anyway, with autumn rapidly approaching, it's bringing with it my favourite time of the whole year. And not just photographically, but given that I spend a lot of my time now in bed, I quite enjoy the shorter days, you know, the darker evenings. That's a big old... Yeah, he's been eaten by a bird, I think, that spider, isn't he? It's a massive cobweb in front of us. Yeah, I prefer the shorter days, you know, the sort of darker evenings. Yeah, oh, here he comes. This little black pussycat's been following us down the woods for about the last 4 or 5 months, Bethan. Yeah, as I was saying, we popped round the estate the other day. Got some nice pictures of those mushrooms, and also got a lovely shot of a sparrow in some brambles. So I popped that up as well now. And then this morning, I'm filming this on the 4th of October. This morning I had to go for another blood test at Singleton Hospital. But then the bonus with that is that afterwards we always head down to Mumbles, and we saw a lovely turnstone on the beach there, foraging amongst the pebbles and the seaweed for some grub, obviously. Turning stones, hence the name, I guess. And also got a lovely long exposure photograph of the waves like lapping around a lone rock on the beach. Now, I haven't taken a long exposure seascape for a long time, and it was I enjoyed it. It was great fun taking it. Right then, we are now Bethany fell over again. We are now rapidly approaching the part of the woods where our bird feeders are. So we'll pop down there now and refill those. Typical of my luck though, in getting the that sort of seascape image this morning. Couldn't quite get the wave that I wanted to lap right around the rock. When I got something closely approximating it, the sky wasn't very interesting, so what I've had to go is I'll pop up 2 images I took. One was a 1 second exposure and one was a 6.5. And what I did then, I took the sky from the 1 second one and blended it into the 6.5 second exposure. So that's not really cheating, is it? Because, you know, exactly the same photo, just a different sky. And it's my sky, you know, it's nobody else's. Lots of this lovely star-shaped moss. Beautiful stuff. Very photogenic. Hello, you. But they go through this at a rate of knots now. This will be all gone by this time tomorrow, I would imagine. Whoa. And there's the tree that fell down. All right, you waiting for me to go, aren't you? So you can come and have some food. Bethan's trying to get some of the birds that are coming in for the food. There's a lot of them. There's at least 10 in there, chicks. Mainly great tits and the odd coal tit coming in. But it is tricky to get decent bird pictures down here at the moment. Oh, there's a blue tit there, chicks, is it? Get him? Yeah, as Bethan said, it's a little bit too dark down here. So you're either shooting at like sky high ISOs or, you know, Robin, to your right, up to your right, up there, in the holly. Yeah, it has. It has just started to rain as well. And we're not a long way from home, but it's only, you know, as the crow flies, about 100 yards. But the speed I walk at, it's a good 20-minute walk, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't amount to much. But as I was saying, yeah, it's too dark down here, so I'm looking forward now to. Oh, yeah, they're all over the feeders. I'm looking forward to these leaves falling off here now, creating lovely images on the ground for me, but also opening up the woodland to more direct light, making bird photography a whole lot simpler. And I think we need to bring our trail camera back down here at some stage and try and find a really good hiding place for it after somebody tried to steal it last time. So. Black mist filter for the wind there, I think, diffusing the highlights nicely. A new species of mushroom, for me at least, called a rosy rassula. And it's nice, the sort of pinky red against the green moss. Very nice. Don't eat it, kids. When I saw this. Well, Bethan spotted it, this fern in the dark like undergrowth. It like screamed out to me that, you know, autumn is coming. This one dropped off and decaying fern frond amongst all the greenery of everything else. Kind of like poetically spoke to me of the changing of the seasons. So of course I took a picture. Took a picture of it. I hope you agree it's a nice one as well. Just spotted this little cluster of like gorgeous russet brown acorns. in my favourite star-shaped moss. And I think it would be rude not to take a picture. So I shall. It's going to have to be a tripod job though, because it's quite dark. And if that's the case, then I might as well focus stack it. Right, let's get busy. Another sign that autumn's coming and winter's on its way. The berries all over the holly bush.
I have like an hour before leaving between showering and that.
Yeah.
My hair can dry in it.
Right. I think that is just about it from Bethan and me. Obviously, we will put up all the images we've shot over the last couple of days, down here, around the estate, down the beach. We'll pop them up at the end to a little bit of music as usual. But until Tuesday, when I'm going to be talking you through the studio filming setup that I use. I did my GoPro last week. I'm going to do the studio setup on this week's Tech Tuesday. So if that's of any interest to you, then please tune in on Tuesday. Otherwise, as usual, stay safe, stay well, look after yourselves, your loved ones, your little pets, and look after other people's little pets as well. And be a nice person, and we'll see you on the next one.